Hello, Wolfpack, happy hump day, and welcome all to another Wolf of Thorns live stream as we return. It's just some casual chat and smooth jazz, The Last of Us Part 2 on this 272nd episode of the Good Vibes, Good Spores live stream. Remember to spread positivity in all things, when and where you can, because good vibes are contagious, just like cute little Clixie here. And remember that if you have the power to change someone's day, you absolutely have the power to change someone's world. The 2022 Mods of Memory leaderboard is here, with Sophus the Way dominating the charts, followed by Sarah Alifair and the most Alex of Theories. We currently owe a game to Melamato, should she wish to challenge me. Good afternoon, happy day of Mercury, and are we having the fun? Bob Jinko, Banana Bell, Sophus the Way, Richard, how are we doing on this day of Mercury, this hump day, this center of the week? I raise my mug to you all and hope everything is going your way. So, just a little disclaimer. The stream is already going to be a bit weird for me because I can't hear my voice. And I'm guessing you guys can, because I can see the little thing bouncing across, so it's a little disorienting for me. So I'm gonna fight through the disorientation and not being able to hear my voice, except in my head, because I have a new headset, and anytime you incorporate new hardware, this was a gift, and I very much appreciate the gift from a good buddy. But I was hesitating incorporating it because you encounter all these issues, and right now that's one of them. I'm sure I'll figure it out in a couple of days. It just takes time and problem solving, so it's really weird right now, but we'll get through it. How are you doing, Banana Bell? Hopefully everything's going your way. Bob says to Banana Bell, quite tired and a bit down. No! Well, hopefully you can capture some of our positive vibes here, and you know, we can chill out and relax and just everything's gonna see all right. Everything gonna see all right, Bob. That's the way I look at it. But yes, so glad to be hanging out with you guys. Richard says, have you heard of GoPuff? I have not. Maybe the chat has. Maybe the chat. Oh man, this is gonna take a little bit of getting used to. Disorientation. But yeah, Bob, we're happy to have you hanging out with us. That is faux sure, and I raise my mug to you and everybody coming to hang out. But I would say, if there's no other business to get out the way, we'll cranking up the old creature and get on with it. If things are a bit weird sound-wise for you guys, just let me know. Hopefully I don't come across as yelling. Jesus. This is really weird for me. Very strange. Because it's all about being able to hear yourself in the mic without a delay. If there's even a slight microsecond delay, it's really disorienting. But right now I can't hear my my voice at all. It's just an option that you can turn on, but there's a way you can do it where there's no delay. And right now I can't do it without a delay, so now I just can't hear my voice, except for obviously my eardrums can hear it inside my head, but it's all muffled. So it's just really weird. Really weird. I am looking forward to the new the Horizon Forbidden West game. I really enjoyed our adventure with Aloy in the first game. It was pretty cool. No worries, Soph. You go do your meeting. You focus on pre-meeting prep. I remember those days. All right, guys. Let's get on into it, shall we? If there's no other matters to clear out of the way. All right, let's chill that out for now. And we shall do a little something here. Continue our little jam out with the unreleased The Last of Us Part 2 tracks. Rotating in the background because they flow so well with the game. And it gives us kind of a refreshing something different since we played this so many times. All right. And real quick, before we continue, let's take a gander at where our next table is. How's everything been for you, Banana Bell? Hopefully everything's going your way. Chat overlays are not caught up for me yet. Go all the way down to where we are in Abby's day 3. And on 0. Okay, so there's a village workbench and then one for the escape. All right, after the point where Abby and Yara duck down as 2 Seraphite troops run past. Okay. All right. Keep that in mind. Annabelle says if you want a new game to play that really utilizes the new controllers, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart was the most fun I've had in gaming in a while. Wow, that's pretty cool. Really awesome. Right on. Okay. Let's see what we can do here, guys. As we head forward. You guys let me know if anything sounds weird with the sound.
Look, Lev's boat. We have to catch up to him. Do you know where he's going? To our house. That's where our mom will be.
How far is it?
Across the island.
Shit. What about your people?
We'll take back trails. They won't see us.
Well, Bob, the cool thing is, uni is a temporary thing, man. So once you have your next break period or you finish, that's just another amazing title you'll have waiting for you to dive into.
They'll use the storm as a cover for the attack.
Savor.
Unless Isaac
Silver
changes his
linings.
mind.
Your leader, Isaac. What does he want?
Oh, no visual. What is up, Miles Mim? Thank you for being the person to tell me. No one else is telling me they can't see the game. I told you I was disoriented because I can't hear my voice. So weird. I'm gonna have to figure this out or go back to my old headset for the birthday stream tomorrow.
An end to the fighting.
Because this is
At what
really,
cost?
really
At this
uncomfortable for me.
Any cost.
But thank you, Miles. How are you doing? And welcome. Good to see you again,
Up
Miles.
here.
Are you good climbing that?
It's the fastest way.
Okay, good. I gave myself a derp. Yeah, this is really disorienting for me. Also, the sound in this headset is weird. So we're gonna have to figure it all out, I guess, in some kind of way. Okay, we don't really care. I'm like, there's this natural instinct to scavenge, but we're really just playing pretty fast and trying to get to the workbenches for our ASMR video. We don't really... He has so many parts now, we don't really care about acquiring those. Miles says, thanks, man. Glad to be back. I'm doing well, and I can't stop showing people your Cassandra video essay. Oh, wow. One of my favorite video essays ever. Oh, that makes me very happy to hear. I'm so glad that that one specifically resonated with you so
It's
much.
our warning signal.
Pretty proud of that one
People are here.
as well.
The whole island is on alert now. We need to hurry.
God damn it, Isaac.
Ooh, having pie tonight, Bob. What kind of pie, man?
We'll cut through the lock.
Have to share with us when you get back.
How many people live here?
Around 1,000.
How many soldiers?
So, Annabelle, what can you tell us about
the other half gonna do when my
Ratchet and Clank A Rift Apart?
Some will hide.
To someone who's never played those games before, how would you describe it? Ooh, a steak pie? That sounds delicious, Bob. That sounds delicious. And that's really cool what you were saying about the way that it incorporates the different things the controller can do.
Okay. Where is everyone?
All fighting.
They are off leaving unattended candles, is the answer. Candles that shall ultimately result in the entire island going up in flames.
Get down.
Get them to the shelter! Go!
Little Seraphites, no.
This is
Save them
bad.
before indoctrination.
How do we get through this?
We must save them.
The gate'll be locked.
Annabelle says it was my first
Lumber mill.
of those
The
games.
big building on the right with the torches.
Super fun platformer. It definitely does more than that, but that's the genre. Cute story. The visuals are less realistic, but still beautiful. And the way the weapons function on the new controller is crazy. Very cool. Hello, Alien. Alien Boob. What a cute name. Alien says, would you ever consider doing a deep dive into any of the stories told through the notes? Not sure if that's too self-explanatory of a subject, but I think the mini stories within them are fascinating. That could be a very cool thing for people to do. The thing is, the letters in this game never resonated with me that strongly. There's some interesting things there, but you know, I was completely wowed by the letters and the environmental storytelling of Ish in part 1, and I just never felt that was never part of the game in part 2 that really jumped out to me and just stopped me in my tracks. So I don't feel a really strong connection to like some of them are interesting, like, you know, the tale about Boris is interesting. I never got into the Seraphite letter story. I know a lot of people like the Seraphite letter story, but it just, I don't know if it's my own kind of bias, you know, into zealotry. I just, it's a big turn off for me, so I just couldn't. So I guess I would just say that it didn't really speak to me, so I probably wouldn't for me, because it, you know, when every video of mine that you see go up that's an essay is something that, man, I'm really excited to put together because I have something to say, if that makes sense. But I appreciate that you would be interested to hear what I might have to say about it, though. I do appreciate that. And I'm flattered that you would be curious as to what I would have to say. Because I'm... There she goes, one of my favorite animations she can do.
Get to the lumber mill! You'll pay for this, Yara!
I never quite understood why Yara was so obsessed with the lumber mill. Like, if we take metagame knowledge aside, I never understood. So metagame might be that the lumber mill is the exit, but that's in an enclosed thing. Realistically, we could squeeze through a bunch of trees and stuff like that. So I never really understood why Yara was like, get to the lumber mill, and I want to go, why, Yara? What's so special about it? You know, is there something I'm just missing about the lumber mill? I just don't know. Annabelle says, Boris's story, which is neat, and the pregnant couple that Ellie reads about are the only ones that struck me. I feel the same way, Annabelle. And Annabelle, it took me an embarrassing number of playthroughs. Annabelle, I think I was on my 23rd playthrough when I made the connection about the pregnant couple. Where I was like, oh shit, wait a minute. This is, you know what I mean? So that's just for me. And Miles says to Alien Boob, there are a number of vids already on YouTube that do deep dives on Boris and some of the other ones. Yeah, it's really interesting, but I was not floored by any of them the way I was about Ish's letters. And of course, discovering, and it's not just his letters, though his letters do have a special signature and warmth to them that really sets him apart from a lot of characters we've met that way, but also just finding the community in the sewers and knowing what happened just makes it super powerful. But I agree with Annabelle that Boris's story is neat and cool, and the pregnant couple is really cool once you figure out that's actually what's happening. But I didn't particularly... I was actually disappointed that there wasn't more environmental storytelling about the Prophet. We still know nothing about her, and it's doubtful that the Seraphites will ever be a major faction in another The Last of Us story, because they'll probably just have new factions they want to introduce. But they might throw some letters in part 3 that tell us about the Prophet. It's just a shame that they weren't here for us to see, because she's still a mystery. We know that she was a prepper in Queen Anne, so long before Haven became an island, the Seraphites were already in the Queen Anne district of Seattle, surrounded, you know, this woman started gathering neighbors as followers and stuff like that. But aside from that, we just don't know much. What's up, Gustavo? How are you doing? Cheers to you, bruv. So happy you came to pop in and say hi. Always great to see your name grace the screen, bruv. And I had a lot of fun with you the other day when we were doing all of our Mad Libs and stuff like that. Lots of fun, bro. Lots of fun. Annabelle says, I mean, it's hard to beat about reading about a guy and then finding him with the dead children. Yes. Well, fortunately, Ish wasn't dead, but yes. Well, yeah, I mean, Roger, that's pretty much what I was talking about. There's a newspaper in the subway in the tunnels that basically says that she was a prepper in the Queen Anne district. But I mean, that's it, and there's really nothing else significant about her. We don't even know her name. None of the characters ever say her name. None of the Seraphites ever say her name. You know, so. Well, yeah, Alien. That's basically exactly what I was giving a summary of, is what you were talking about. That newspaper clipping in the tunnels, yeah. We have the note describing the wolves killing the Prophet. Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, it's really vague. Like, we still don't know how. We still don't know what this... You know, it was just very, very vague. So I'm really surprised there wasn't more concrete things about the Prophet. Shit, hide them in super, super hard waves. That's the other thing I wish Naughty Dog would do, since they don't make open world games. I really wish they would put more things into the games for replayability. For those of us who resonate, the story resonates so strongly with us that we want to play it a whole bunch of times. I just wish there were a lot more options of a lot more fun things that we could do, whether it be cosmetics for our characters, whether, you know, just a lot of different ways to experience the game. I really wish they would put in here, and having some more information, maybe hidden, extremely difficult ways to kind of get would be great. Maybe even just doing outside of the box things, like certain artifacts won't even populate in your game until you've gotten platinum or something like that. Like, oh shit, well, what are they? You know what I mean? Just different cool things like that. There could be different things to do, you know? So. Yeah. Yeah, right, Annabelle. Yeah. What's up, Jen? How are you doing? But the greatest mystery of all is why is Yara obsessed with the lumber mill? Ow. Ow. Hurt me. No penetration. I'm not used to bullets not being able to go through wood. Ow. It's always exciting when you're able to find things you haven't seen before. Always very exciting. I wonder why it turns off. Oh. Why does it turn these off every time I boot up the game? We're just trying to get to the workbenches. We're just chilling and chatting. All that kind of good stuff. And once... I'm just trying to get footage of all the girls upgrading all their weapons at all the workbenches to make our ASMR video. It's going to be like 90 minutes of nothing but Ellie and Abby upgrading their weapons at every single station in the game. And there will be no dialogue or anything. It's just going to be, if you want to turn on... And there will be no music either. All the footage is without music. So you just want to hear an hour and a half of the girls upgrading their weapons and whatever different background noises come with each one, because there's different blankets of white noise depending upon where that table is. You know, one's in ground zero. Yeah, just casually going through the game, Jens. Yeah, just casually going through the game. But we'll be back to our grounded playthroughs after this. Of course, on January 28th, we're going to be playing the Uncharted 4 remaster. Curious to see what that's like. Wretch.
I think that's it.
How is the sound mix to you guys? Everything sounds really weird to me. I can't hear my voice, and the sound in the headset is very different from my 3D audio headset. Kind of harder to hear. Everything's kind of together instead of being 3D.
This way! Follow me!
Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate that. What's up, Alon? How are you doing, man? How are you feeling? Are you bouncing around on one leg? Are you doing sprints? You back to doing your football? Goalkeeping? Only interested in parts because it allows her to upgrade more than one weapon at a time when I'm recording. Welcome back briefly, Sophia.
Oh, I'm very excited about this. She's actually been on the show before. Please welcome Sophia.
Oh, your first training session in 20 days, Elon? Right on. Right on. What's up, my brother, Junie? How are you doing? How's Ted Mosby doing? Isn't he your neighbor?
Holy shit.
May she protect us.
May she
Isaac,
protect
what
us
are you
indeed.
doing?
I'm so glad you enjoyed that. Alright, so I think the other workbench is right after this. Well, be careful, dude, if it's still bothering you, man. You don't want to, you know, re-enter that and take you out. That's your job, right?
Where to now?
Being a footballer.
Through the lodge up ahead.
Yara, back in the logging camp. Where were they taking the kids?
There's shelters everywhere. If things
Shelters?
get really bad, they'll take them off the island.
Look at all these ferns. So, Annabelle, do you think that I would like the Ratchet and Clank game? Just curious. Okay, so I think here's the reason the whole island burns down. All these unattended candles and prayer parchments and, you know, completely surrounded by wood. Wasn't because of the wolves, it's because they abandoned all these open flames. One gust of wind comes through here
Please protect him.
and turns over one candle, that's it. This whole place going up. Alon says, what did you say, Dan? I have no idea. Just to be careful on your leg, bro. Be really careful. I'm so disoriented right now because I can't hear my voice. It's like, imagine going through your day with water in your ears. And the way your voice sounds when there's water in your ears. That's like what I'm having to listen to, and it's very strange. I don't like it at all. Miles says, that's what I think every time I'm on the Seraphied Island. Oh, Miles, about the prayer cabin here. Prayer hut, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. My safety instincts are screaming. Dried flowers, candles, a bunch of prayer parchments everywhere. Everything's made of wood. I mean, the whole reason the island is burning is because of this hut right here. Alright, so what we're going to do right now, guys, is we're going to save the game. Okay, we did save number 3 last time. Save 6. So the fudge. Oh no, that's different. I saved that on purpose in case we wanted to try and get Tommy. That's what save 3 is. We're trying to get Tommy. Let me send myself a little note so I don't forget. We're doing a special birthday stream for me tomorrow, guys. I hope y'all come to hang out. Should be a lot of fun. Okay, send myself that note. And we'll have to work out something for the sound issues, because I want to be very comfortable tomorrow. Especially because we'll probably be streaming longer than normal. Alright, so that's for Tommy. Go down to... Okay, it will be 7. Save here. For 7. Oh! Alon has redeemed story time! Alright, are you guys ready to do some interactive story time? A spooky story starring you guys. Are we ready for that? It'll be very, very spooky. Alright, story time. As activated by Mr. Alon. Let's let's get some stuff ready for you guys. All right. So we do have a story that has 1 female role and 2 male roles. So, Alon, since you redeemed the story time, would you like to be cast as the main role? This is what I need to know. Miles says, Soph, don't bring me to the field again. What happened? I have no idea what that's about. Alon says, I don't even knows what's coming up. Okay, so Alon is going to be the main character. So I need a female member who would like to be the only and main female character of this tale. And while you guys are deciding that, I'm going to plug in Mr. Alon's name so we can be ready to rock and roll with this very spooky tale that shall star only our friends. Sophie says, me! All right, Sophie, are you going to be here to hear the tale? I want to make sure you're going to be here to hear the tale, Sophie, if you're going to star in it. Because this is very significante. As we continue to plug in Mr. Alon's name in his very important role. And we need another male member. Well, not a male, you guys know what I mean. A boy community member. And we're just using the genders that are in the story. Trust me, I'm a very open-minded, gender fluid person for multiple reasons. But these are scary stories to tell in the dark with a twist, because I've added to the stories a little bit, but it just makes it easier when plugging in names too. Otherwise, you have to go change a whole bunch of pronouns and we'd be here forever. And we don't want to be here forever. This is already taking a good while to plug in Mr. Alon's name. Thank goodness for color coding. All right, now I can catch up to chat now that he's been plugged in. Oh, she has a meeting in 20 minutes. All right, so Soph is the way. And then Bob says me. All right, Bob, let's cast you, brother. Alon says a story before sleep. All right, so Sophia is the main female character, and Bob, Jinko, is going to be the other character to round out the cast. But let me plug in Sophia's name, and then we will get on and to it with a very spooky, spooky tale starring our community members that we shall begin in just a moment, if you guys are ready for this. So right now, go get your blankets, go get your teddy bears, go get those things that make you feel comfortable when you feel the presence of a shadow pulsating at the foot of your bed, staring at you, daring you to breathe. Get those things that bring thee much comfort. All right, Bob, plugging in you into this tale. Bob gonna steal the show. I don't know where my chat overlays went. I'm trying to get used to not being able to hear my voice. Bob Jinko. He's gonna steal the entire story. All right, I think we're ready to go, guys. Alon says, I'm under my blanket, ready for sleep. I think we are ready. Miles says, I gotta head out, but enjoy the story. Oh, all right, Miles. Thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for popping in, because we are indeed about to begin a very spooky tale. All right. Sophie says, I'm cozy in a hoodie, and assures Miles that she will try not to be a killer this time. Bob says, what can I say? I always steal the show. Cheers to that, Bob. Cheers to that. This tale is called The Christmas Dance. Elon Russo and Sophia went to the same high school, but they met for the first time at the Christmas dance. Everywhere at the dance there were Christmas trees draped in lights and beautiful tinsel that shined like silver in the light. Elon had come by himself, and so had Sophia. After getting a drink of punch, Elon mustered up the courage to approach Sophia and ask her to dance. But when he came up to her, she was staring at something by the Christmas trees and was so startled by Elon that she dropped her car keys. He picked them up for her and apologized for scaring her. She told him that it was okay, she just thought there was someone hiding behind the Christmas trees watching her. Elon turned to look. I don't see anyone. It's probably nothing, Sophia said. Well, would you like to dance? He asked. Oh, I would be delighted to, Sophia told him. And so they danced, and Elon thought to himself that Sophia liked him and was having fun. But once again, he caught her staring towards the Christmas trees. He turned to look himself, but saw no one. What is it? Elon asked. What do you see? I know this is going to sound crazy, Sophia said as they danced, but I thought I saw Bob Jinko. You know, the boy who died at last year's Christmas dance. Elon nodded. Yeah, Bob Jinko. I heard about him. Didn't Bob Jinko die from some kind of allergic reaction to eggnog? Soon, Elon decided that Sophia was one of the nicest girls he had ever met. They danced together most of the evening, and for the rest of the dance, her attention was completely on Elon. If she saw Bob Jinko by the trees again, she never let it show. Her eyes and her smile seemed like they were only for Elon, and it made him feel very special indeed. At 11 o'clock, Sophia said, I have to leave now. Can you give me a ride? Sure, Elon said. I have to get home too. I accidentally bumped my car into a tree on the way over here, Sophia said. I guess I wasn't paying attention. As they were getting ready to leave, she took one last look towards the Christmas trees and shivered. Elon tried to see if he could see someone by the trees, but there was no one in the direction she was staring. Elon also knew well enough not to ask Sophia about it, and pretended like he didn't notice. Elon drove her to the head of Brady Road, the neighborhood in a part of town he didn't know very well. Why don't you drop me off here, Sophia said. The road up ahead is in really bad condition, but I can walk from here. My house isn't far. Elon stopped the car and held out some tinsel. Have some, he said. I got it at the dance. Thank you, she said. I'll put it in my hair. And so she did. Would you like to go out sometime to a movie or something? Elon asked her. That'd be fun, Sophia said. After Elon drove off, he realized that he didn't know Sophia's last name or her telephone number. I'll go back, he thought. The road can't be that long. Elon drove slowly down Brady Road through very thick woods, but there wasn't a sign of Sophia. As he came around a curve, he saw the wreckage of a car ahead. It had crashed into a tree and had caught fire. Smoke was still rising from it. As Elon made his way to the car, he could see someone trapped inside, crushed against the steering column. It was Sophia. In her hair was the Christmas tinsel he had given her. The end. It'll make me do a spit take with my coffee. So now you know why Sophia could see Bob and Elon couldn't. Because she was dead the whole time! There you go. How's that, Elon, for your story time redemption? A lot of stories about people taking Sophia to the dance. This is like a recurring theme. And Sophia, you always end up being dead too. There's only one story time per stream. I'm a player, what can I say, she says. So, there we go. But if somebody wanted to redeem Mad Libs, we could do that. But y'all just let me know. Otherwise, we shall return to the Wago. All right. Let us continue. Kadoosh. Cheers. Junie says, so far I'm the only one to get Soph home safe. This is true. But was she really safe, Junie? Because she died later that night by absorbing the toxic chemicals in her dress. So, I don't know. Alon says, I love dancing with Ghost Sophia. Sophia always going to dances. Can I not die in the next one, please? I have nothing to do with the fate of the people in these stories. Bob says, not gonna lie, I saw the twist coming from the moment Sophia said she crashed her car. See, Bob's all over it. He got everything figured it out. He got everything figured out. All right. Junie says, she was safe when I left her, Mr. Wolf. I did my part. Hey, that's true. That's true, Junie. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. All right. Let's do village pistols. Oh, you are doing Mad Libs? Okay, well then I won't record this right now. Okay. Get this back. Let me get caught up with chat here. You guys were saying several things. All right, cheers, Sophia. Good luck at the meeting. Bob has redeemed Mad Libs. Okay, Alon. Mad Libs is a game that many of us Americans played as kids. You buy these little pads with little short stories in them. Little innocent short stories, but they have a bunch of blanks in them where you ask your friends to fill in the blanks. They don't know the context of the story. So you ask for different things like a noun or an adjective. These are describing words or a person, place, or thing, and then they fill in the blanks, and typically it's silly and absurd, and when you read the story, it just makes it really silly. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a The Last of Us theme Mad Libs, where Bob has redeemed it, so I'm going to be asking questions of Bob and of the chat. So everybody participates. I'll be looking primarily to Bob's responses to populate every other one, and then to you guys as well. I will say this though, the thing that typically makes Mad Libs funny is kind of absurd answers and things like that. Since these are The Last of Us themed, you probably don't want to give The Last of Us type answers, because that's probably what it's replacing anyway. So if you were to say stuff like Flicker, then that's probably too fitting. So it would just be like reading a normal story. So just little things like that to keep in mind, that the more non The Last of Us it is, probably going to be more funny. Sophie says, you know what's funny? I don't have a date for my 2 proms, but now I've been to 2 dances in these stories. Sheesh. You had 2 proms, Sophie? That's very interesting. Very interesting. Did your high school have 2 proms? You went to 2 different high schools, or... I'm very curious how you had 2 proms. Very, very interesting. Very curious. All right. Oh, junior and senior prom. That's so interesting. Very interesting. All right, guys. You could go to both. Very cool. Very cool. All right, guys. let's do the Mad Libs. All right, Bob, you are the Redeemer. So let's let that catch up. What we're gonna do real fast. All right, Bob. What I would like from you, Bob. Annabelle says having both is more prominent these days. Juniors felt left out. That's so interesting. How do they feel left out when they're gonna get one anyway? But that's interesting. Very interesting. Bob, I need from you a famous subtitle, or you can create your own subtitle. And then from the chat, I need a noun, which is a person, place, or thing. That's what I need from Bob, a famous subtitle or create your own subtitle to give to me. And from the chat, I need a noun, which is a person, place, or thing. All right, I'm plugging in banana from Sophia. Chat, I need a type of sound. Okay. But yeah, Bob, I need a famous subtitle, or you may create your own. What does a subtitle mean? Like, you know, a subtitle like for a movie, like Gremlins 2, the new batch. So like the new batch would be a famous subtitle from Gremlins 2, you know? So I don't understand what that is. But I need a type of sound from the chat. I'm not sure. Bayonga? I don't know what Annabelle is. Are you saying booing? Or... But I need a type of sound from the chat. Oh, boo? Or boing? Okay, Bob says how I learned to stop worrying and love the bomb. All right. Very interesting. Bob, I need a plural noun from you. Noun being a person, place, or thing, but I need it to be plural, meaning more than one. Throw out some options for me. Okay, Elon says whistling. Okay, whistling is one. Okay, Annabelle was saying a boing sound. Okay. And chat, I need a location or place. Yeah, when we do ones for the chat, we want just multiple things thrown out. Like just throw multiple ones, and those, even one person can just say more. We want to see more options like thrown out. Okay, Elon says Jerusalem. Okay. It's kind of a serious location for a story we want to be funny, but I'll plug in Jerusalem. Okay, Panda Express, I like that. Yeah, because remember, we want to tell a funny story, guys. We want to tell a funny story. Is what we want. Combine harvesters from Bob. All right. Bob, I need a verb from you and an adjective from the chat. And hello, Malice. How are you doing? a verb, which is an action word, and an adjective from chat, which is a word that describes something. Squishy. Okay. Smacking. Okay, so I would say smack is a verb, and that's what we'll plug in. We will plug in smack. Bob, let's make this a little bit more interesting. To smack what? Give me something that could be smacked, Bob. And, okay, we got squishy as an adjective. I guess no other entries. We'll plug in squishy. And from the chat, I need a mechanical piece of equipment. Bob says bonnet of a car. You want to smack the bonnet of a car? Or the hood of a car, as we would say in the States. Okay. A wrench is a tool, but not a mechanical piece of equipment. All right, I plugged that in, Bob. And Bob, if you could give me an adjective, a describing word. Okay. Okay, awesome. Those are awesome entries. Malice is saying combine harvester. We already plugged in combine harvester from Bob, I believe. Okay, cool. Those are good ones. I'm plugging in one of those. All right. All right, Soph, we'll catch you when you get back, man. Bob says ginormous. Okay. Chat, I need you guys to give me someone. That someone could be anyone. Oh, it has to be, well, actually, yeah, just give me someone. And Bob, give me a historic event. No worries, guys. No worries. Soph says Leonardo DiCaprio. Elon says Putin. Lionel Messi. Malice says John Cena. Let's do John Cena. Let's plug that in, Malice. John Cena. All right, I need a historic event from Bob. Hopefully Bob didn't say it and I missed it somehow. From the chat, I need a liquid. So y'all throw several different liquids out at me to choose from. Different liquids. And from Bob, we need a historic event. Okay, okay, whiskey and vodka. Give me some liquids that are not alcoholic drinks. Okay, vinegar. That's good. Malice says iodine. Oh my goodness, that's great. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. The signing of the Declaration of Independence. Okay. All right, let's go with iodine. Window cleaner liquid, nice. Gasoline, I love it. Yeah, these are good ones. These are good ones. All right. From the chat, give me a unique holiday, and Bob, give me a kind of toy. And by unique holiday, I just mean like a holiday we don't hear about very much, or a day of the year we don't hear about very much, you know. And then from Bob, I need a kind of toy. I'm sensing a theme here, Elon. I don't know what Purim is, but I know what Hanukkah and Passover are. But yeah, we're just looking for something, you know, something that is an unusual holiday, not a common or a big one. We just want something, you know, like you know, maybe one we don't hear about, something interesting. And a kind of toy from Bob. Yeah, we'll plug in doll. What kind of doll, Bob? Let's make it more fun. Give me a specific doll. Hey, Sarah, what's up? Sarah, give us a unique holiday that we don't really hear about a lot, or kind of an interesting day of the year with a theme or something. You know, something along those lines. What kind of doll, Bob? Martin Luther King Day, my husband's birthday. Stuffed kangaroo. Malice just says August 3rd. What's special about August 3rd? Malice. Is August 3rd some special holiday I don't know about? Or are you just giving me a date? I'm talking about something like, say, Talk Like a Pirate Day or something. You know what I mean? That's it. We're trying to keep it, you know, kind of funny theme, not serious, heavy type things. Bob, what is something you can hold in your hand? Give me something that you can hold in your hand. Okay, Elon goes Pi Day. There you go. Pi Day. Okay, we'll do Pi Day. We spent a lot of time on that one. There we go. Opposite day. That's a funny response. Let's do opposite day. There we go. Yeah, remember, we want our responses to be that would be funny in the context of The Last of Us. You know. All right. Yeah, let's stay away from the heavy things and focus more on the things that would be silly. All right. Bob, I need something that you can hold in your hand. And from the chat, I need a type of vehicle. Type of vehicle. Can opener? All right, can opener it is. Can opener, I love it. Why did it do that? It's so silly. Very silly. What a silly program. But not as silly as me not being able to hear my voice. Combine Harvester, we already put Combine Harvester as in the story. So we want something else. Okay, Elon says unicycle. Malice says hoverboats. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. And from Bob, I need something that can be easily broken. And from the chat, I need something you can ask someone to do. From the chat, something you can ask someone to do. Bob says a heart. Very well. Plugging in heart. So the final question is something you can ask someone to do. Ask them to do the dishes. Ask them to do a flip. This is good stuff. All right. We'll plug that in. To do the dishes. Pluck some oranges from a tree. I like it. I like the... All right, cool. Are you guys ready to hear this tale? This The Last of Us themed... Here we go. It's Mallrats. Mallrats is the second chapter of The Last of Us, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. It explores the origins of Ellie and Riley's banana. The chapter opens with Ellie and Riley jumping into a building, barely avoiding a patrol of combine harvesters. Riley compliments Ellie's speed. The pair reach the roof as a boing sound goes off. Riley orders Ellie to smack the hood of a car, but it turns out the patrol is merely returning from Panda Express. Riley confesses to being on edge lately. They soon reach a squishy mall, Ellie questioning why they're even there. After proceeding down a non-functioning lawnmower, they find the ginormous camp of someone they knew. Ellie finds a picture of John Cena, commenting how handsome he was before the Declaration of Independence began. Riley finds a bottle of iodine, offering Ellie some. Ellie takes a swig, spitting it out to Riley's amusement. Riley drinks the iodine, managing to hold it down. Later, inside an opposite day store, Ellie finds a stuffed kangaroo and proceeds to ask it several questions about the future, something Riley doesn't take too kindly to. The pair eventually engage in a duel to see who will become the can opener fucking master by tossing can openers at a pair of parked hoverboats, by seeing who can break the most hearts. The winner gets to ask the loser to do the dishes. The end. There you go. There is our little Mallrats Mad Libs entry for you guys. So thank you very much for that redemption, Bob, and I hope you enjoyed the origin tale of the can opener fucking master. So, those girls are heartbreakers, what can we say? Alright. Fun times, guys. Fun times indeed. As we return to the Wago to record some footage is where we are at. You guys are great. You guys always give great responses. And especially, and I'd like to think, I know Alon and Malice, you guys said that, you know, English isn't your native language, but really some great things from you guys. So thank you guys for all the funny entries. They appreciate that. I can only imagine how challenging it would be for me to try and do Mad Libs in another language. Very challenging. All right, so we're gonna do the pistols first from Miss Abigail here. Go. Let's do this. Getting some footage as we approach the end of the game, with only a few tables left. And soon, our ASMR video will be complete. How can you tell if John Cena is handsome when you can't see him? Is that a riddle? It sounds like a riddle to me. Hello, Skynet. How are you doing today? Oh, you can't see me? Is this thing? Interesting. Doing pretty good, Skynet. We're just chilling, getting some of our footage here on one of the final tables in the game. I think we've only got 4 or 5 tables left. Okay, we'll do the shotgun and the bow next. Go. Oh wow, it starts us kind of far, don't it? The fighting has begun. Got our shotgun. There we go. What a beautiful shotgun. Sarah says, my service is getting spotty because I'm going to pick up my kiddo. But I wanted to say hi and be in the chat for a bit. Love you all. Cheers to you, Sarah. Thanks for coming to stop by. Always a delight. Alright, 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 alright. Scoop up these pots. We shall be on our way. Our way. Our way. Gonna do it our way. I want to see something. Okay. 50. 110. 190. And then 270. She needs 270 parts to fully upgrade the refill. That's a lot. A lot of pots.
Our village is just on the other side of the farmland.
Great.
You're gonna pay for this, Yara.
Where are we going?
They went into the grass!
Very perceptive.
Where'd they go? Spread out quickly. Track them down.
This is Sparta. Oh shit. Let's record that.
Track them down.
That was great.
They went into the cornfield!
Ow.
Damn it! On your left!
Don't move! There you are!
Fuck. That was rough.
Let's get to the village.
All right.
It's here. Come on.
How's the arm? Hurts.
Poor Yara.
This way. This is the one.
Yarita. Skip the saddy part and proceed to the not as saddy part. Right? It's time to switch to some agua, I do believe.
Here.
Nice. Rushing H2O. Yes.
Yara, I never should have.
It's okay. I'm glad we found you. Let's go.
What's happening? Wolves?
All over the island.
Firecrackers.
We'll be
They're
okay.
celebrating.
She protects us.
Shouldn't we head back for our boat?
No, I hear fighting back there.
I hear fighting everywhere.
There are lots of boats in Haven.
That's what I was thinking. We can cut through Old Town, avoid the main roads.
How far's Haven?
Not close, but it's our best chance. Just keep following us.
Lead the way.
Lead the way.
Everyone's left to fight the wolves.
Yeah.
Come on, Lev, you too slow, man. Are there any parts in here? Nope. No pots.
How's your arm?
Arm's fine. I'm just tired.
Yara, Mom believed with all her heart.
I know.
Then why would this happen to her?
Our faith doesn't make us immortal. Loss is around every corner.
She guides us. That's down the street.
Get inside, quickly.
Mowed down? Oh my goodness.
Under the door, quickly.
We're leaving so many people behind.
We can't help them.
I know.
Stay close to me. Oh, God.
We need to get off the street.
It's interesting. So I'm guessing this used to be, okay, yeah. So a road here, and then this was also part of a road heading that way, but trees and other shit have grown up here. You can't see it, because I saw the speed limit sign. I'm like, this doesn't even look like a passable road, but you can see that these trees have just grown up since then.
Lev, Abby,
25 years is certainly
this way.
enough time for trees to mature. I was just like, this is like a little space. Why is there a speed limit sign? But definitely used to be a main road. It's just so much shit has grown up around it. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Art Deco building. Oh, parts. More pots. The only salvage that concerns us. This time.
Can we get away from these guys?
Yeah, we're going a different way.
If that is your desire,
The
so
alley
it shall
across the
be.
street. Go.
Sweet.
need your help. Come on.
Too much
Still
details?
nearby.
I don't know. Just keep going.
Whatever do you mean?
Yara.
That's the sadness window. Lev, if we go through that window, sadness will occur. I recommend we do not go through this window. Alright. We'll go through the sadness window.
Got one!
Alright, let's skip the sadness. The mega sadness. Or is it two cutscenes cut together? I think it is two cutscenes. The one where she fights the WOLF, and the one where Isaac emerges from the woods. So, we shall see. We'll see what happens. And we shall attempt to learn whether we should let it play out or skip. I still don't know the fine art of when and where to skip the cutscenes. I have not studied this science as others have. I simply don't know. Till we unlock the knowledge. Gotta love it. It shows us the progress circle when the circle's almost complete, and then it takes forever to finish filling out. And if this takes us to Isaac, then we know that it takes some of them take way longer than if you just would watch the cutscene. We'll see. And I think it depends on what all it has to load. Okay, yeah, so basically that was the length of the entire cutscene. So it must need that time. Lots of parts. It must need that time to load in the next sections, and it does that while the whole thing's playing. Tons of pots, we like to see. Then I think we're about to hit Abby's last bench. Let's see. Check the list real fast. Yeah. We're about to hit Abby's last bench, and then Ellie only has 2. And then that is it. Es todo, no más. Yep. So there's only 3 benches left in the game. Abby about to get hers.
Abby! No! I got them! Right here! Got them! Here! Here! I found them! Found them! Over here! Got them! Right over here! We got them! By the shelves! Hear that? We got her! Over here!
That was fun. Perfect.
Abby, we killed those wolves.
Doesn't matter. We're getting off this island. Which way?
There's a radio station up ahead. We're gonna cut through it.
Okay, this is the place where her final
Left.
table is.
Get the ladder for me. How far is this Haven place from here?
Still got a ways to go. In here.
Okay, we'll save it here. Okay, we just did 7. So I think, yeah, we go back to 5. There it is. And... actually... What's up, Melomat? How are you doing?
All right, what have we got?
Hopefully everything is going your way. We're just recording some footage here. And Melomat, I still owe you a game of Mods of Memory. Should you wish to play me, just let me know. Hopefully everything is going your way today. We're just getting some of our final tables recorded for the workbench video we're going to be putting together here shortly. Played 4 hours of Factions? That sounds like fun. That absolutely sounds like a grand time. Okay, so what we'll do here...
All right, what have we got?
Yeah, it's not anything too crazy, Melomat. It's just kind of supposed to be a relaxing ASMR video that's going to have over an hour. of the girls upgrading all of their weapons at all the tables in the game. So it's not an essay or anything crazy like that. It's just going to be a nicely edited, I guess, kind of soothing ASMR type video. Is at least the goal. Where you can just put on the video for, you know, a good hour and a half. I think I worked out the math, and I think the video is going to be close to 90 minutes long. Which is really fascinating since all of the workbenches are unique. Unlike part 1, where all the workbenches look the same. And in fact, I think the first workbench in the game that Ellie finds is a clone of the one from part 1. But yeah, that's all it is. We've just been kind of casually gathering footage for that. Amazing how much detail they put into this. Like, the weapon is a little bit wet, just like she is. Just insane. Beautiful. All right, that's it for Abby. I have a little bit of sadness because of it. All right, so what we're gonna do is I've got to AFK for just a second, and then I will be right back, you guys. I will be right back, and we'll do a raffle for anybody who wants to get in on some Wolfie coins. There we go, and I will be right back. All right, we are back again. Right on, Bob. Right on. We'll do another just for fun. Just for fun. Hello there, Zuckerfreet. How are you doing? Rafael. And there we go, you guys. But yeah, Mellow Matt, if you're too tired, that's totally cool, but keep in mind I do owe you a game of Maws of Memory. Should you wish to battle me out, you need only let me know. Alright. Let us return to Abigail's adventures. I'm kind of sad, we just recorded Abigail's last workbench. So we have 2 more waiting for us in Santa Barbara. Welcome back, Soph. I'm sad. We just recorded Abby's last table. And I'm very sad. We can play if you want. No, Mello, we can play if you want. So, if you want to play, you let me know. I know you said that you are tired. So, you let me know. Sophie says, and I crushed my meeting, which equals a glass of wine for me. Cheers to that, Soph. Cheers to that. Glad I made it to your stream, Zucker says. Zucker, we are so happy to have you here with us. So, Soph, if you want to run some raffles, me and Mello are about to duke it out in some Mods of Memory. So let's get that all ready for me and Melamato. Shall we? You and me, Mello, as we go to toss the legendary Abby coin to see who will gain the advantage to kick off this thing. So what side of the coin are you going to be doing? Yeah, we're going to do the big one, Soph. Let's do the biggins. The biggins. Is it going to be guns or braid? Okay, Melomat says guns. All right, legendary Abby coin on behalf of my good friend from Deutschland, Melomato. Let us see those epic guns. Kadoosh! There it is. Melomat wins the coin toss and now gains control of the round. Let me wipe this board clean. I'm so embarrassed that I left slashes on the board. From, I believe, Sophia, if I'm not mistaken, defeating me at the end of yesterday's stream to extend her undefeated lead. Big ones like Abby's guns indeed. Melomat, so you can make me go first, which is typically what winners of the coin toss do. They typically force their opponent to go first so that they can gain intel on the board. But you may decide how you wish this to play out, Melomat. Whether you wish me to go first or whether you wish to go first. Alright, I will go first, as is typical. Alright, let's interact with the game. And to kick this off, I'm going to turn over this card right here. And this entire deck is by our good friend JPR Photo Gamer, who was visiting us yesterday. You can follow him on Twitter. And I'm going to turn over this card right here. And it is not a match, and it's to you, Mello. You can give me one at a time because you may turn over a card on your first card that you know where the second one is. All right, 16, she says. And there we go. Judy says, I got this new blanket and I haven't left my bed since the stream started. Oh, that's a good blanket. Mello says 14. See, right there. And she is already on the board, kicking ass with her first matched pair. I got to make up some ground. I'm going to turn over this card right here. And I don't think that was... Okay, I'm going to go with this card and not a match. It's back to you, Melomat. Back to you, my friend. See what you shall choose. She says 7. And there is 7. A very intense looking Abigail. $11 maybe. Not. a match, I fear. I'm gonna turn over this card. I don't think we've seen it. I'm gonna go with this. No, not a match. And back to you, Melamato. It's still early. Mello with the lead. Will she extend it? Or will she open the window for me to get a chance? Number 4 is here. And what is she gonna do with this information? Everyone is watching you. She says 2, and I think she's right to extend her lead to 2 matched pairs. I've got to make something happen here. Man, I've been getting demolished in these games. I'm going to turn over this card right here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think... Oh, I'm tripping out here. I think she was here. Yes, I'm finally on the board. Finally on the board. Finally on the board. Soph scooping up the raffle. And it's back to you, Mello. She says number 8. And there is numero ocho. That's right. If they don't join, Soph, you scoop them up. Mello says 1. I was hoping she wouldn't remember, but she did. As she takes her 3rd matched pair, she only needs 1 more match to win this entire shindig. All right. Sophie says it feels unfair, but not as unfair as the way my losing streak has gone. All right. I think I saw her here, and I did, and I get 1 matched pair, though I don't think it will matter. Mello just needs 1 more to finish me off once and for all. Mello says 13. Intensity. Such an intense expression. Mello says 5. And there it is. Let's see the rest of the deck. Mello has just 1 and 1 fell swoop. Oh, cool. That was it. And there is the deck. GG Mello.
You may have beat me this time, but next time I will do bigger.
GG Mello. GG. And let me just update some metrics here. Good game, Melamato. All right. Let us adjust the record keeping. I have not won a battle since episode 268 against Sarah. I've lost every one. I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches in a row. Jeez. Eee. Okay, update this. Put Melamato on the board for her first ever records. And then adjust mine, as I've just played my 23rd game, my 18th loss, and it's looking kind of sad, y'all. Kind of sad indeed. All right. Well done, Melamat. Well done. GG! What am I doing? We need to put Melamat's badge of victory over my dome. Now that we've done that. There we go. There we go. Oh, nope. That was a derp to start the stream because I didn't switch the screen. So now I have 2 derps. There we go. Here's Mello. Sophie says, are you still in 4th place? Me? Just barely. Let's pull up the spreadsheet again. just barely, because we have some people that have only played once and they have 1. So their win to skill ratio is 1. Mine is 1.0869. So it'll be interesting to see how it continues to drop. So we shall see. We shall see. It's been 84 years. All right. Let's get back to the groove. Oh, that's not what I needed to do, Wolf. I need you to do what I need you to do, please. There we go. There we go. It's gambling time. All right. I really hope I can figure out this. Really hope I can figure out the sound issue without too much trial and error, because it's a bit disorienting. We're dealing with it, you know. Sometimes life throws you a couple of curveballs and 1 or 2 uppercuts. You just gotta roll with it. Parts that she no longer needs. I don't know why I'm looting, because we just got to get to Santa Barbara. Got to get old California, if you know what I mean.
Is that Haven?
Yeah.
But congrats once again, Sophie, on killing your meeting. Crushing it, I should say.
Let's get down there.
Crushing it. Sophie says just got to carry a bat at all times to hit those curveballs. Right? Dude, take that bunt, too. Take that bunt. What's up, bro? Here's Abby. Dana's not here right now, Mrs. Torrance. What's up, man? We... Bye.
Lev, come on. You know how to ride?
Oh. Let's do like an orange for the fire you're about to run through. So we'll try. This camera settings don't like to pick up orange very well, but let's try for you, boss. Try for you, man. Do here. Good orange. Green, let's see. Yeah, see, it looks white. Yeah, orange is one of the colors that just doesn't show up very well on the camera. I don't think I can do that, bro. Yeah, because of the something to do with the white filter, it's not going to pick up orange, unfortunately. My apologies. Yeah, I can't make it see orange, unfortunately. The light will look orange in real life, but the way the camera picks it up, it just won't look that way. So if you have something else you'd like me to do, or we can just refund your points, no worries, Junie. Just let me know. Let me know. Do some red. How about this? Sophie, why don't you refund his points, and I'm just going to put it on red. If you don't mind, Soph. Thank you. Appreciate. Yeah, as soon as he asked about orange, I was like, man, I think that's
More or less.
one of the colors that it doesn't
Hang on.
like to behave.
Keep low.
Keep shaking by a low
Keep pointing
sound.
the way. Up ahead. Ah!
Here we go! Get ready!
No! Abby! Let's go!
You didn't need your liver.
Careful!
God damn it!
Hold on tight! Oh God! Haven.
Should we still go there?
I don't know. The
So
books are
just
there.
go ahead. You can go ahead and just give him his points. That's fine.
Fuck it. Nothing is
That's
stopping
fine.
us.
Nothing is stopping us.
Hang on!
Abby! Oh, fuck!
Burn in hell, you wretches!
Get away from us!
Hang on, we're going through!
Which way to the dock? Up and over the hill.
He's chasing her with a machete.
Abby, Ryder! Oh God! Whoa! The horse!
Forget it. We have to keep moving.
Or less.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, Bob says, right, guys, I gotta go. Been amazing as always. See you soon. Cheers to you, Bob. You have a good one, man. Thanks for coming to hang out. Thanks for the Mad Libs. Hopefully, everything was fun, and hopefully hanging out with us has made your day at least a teensy-weensy bit better, my man. And we will catch you later. Good luck with everything at school, man. I know you're working really hard, man. So you have a great one, bro. Link. What I'm gonna do real fast is... Wait, I just had a thought and then the thought just left me. Oh yeah, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I don't like that. There we go. Gucci. A little bit of the old H2O.
Right there. The docks.
The dogs, the DOGS. Let's have some fun. Because we didn't spend any pills. It's so weird to see her option screen like this, isn't it, guys? Where there's like, it's like you're at this part of the game, but it's like missing half of the shit. Fucking weird. I bet no one has ever seen this at this area before. So fucking weird. But it's alright, we're gonna embrace it and rush to California. California.
Come on.
Oh no! Why is it not working? Okay, so it means that the soundboard decided to... The soundboard decided to fuck us, but I can...
This is where the fun begins.
I can at least do that for you, Soph. I don't have all the sounds. But I can at least do that for you. Jeez. Cheers, Sophie. I know. And see, I hate that because, like, I can't control that thing when it decides to wig out. But you want to know something weird? I'm pretty sure the last time it wigged out was in Sarah was trying to do a sound, and I was at the exact same place in the game. There's no way that that could have any. There's no way that could have any effect on it. There's no way it can know. But it's just weird.
These freaks alive!
Freaks? What'd you say? Let's just throw a bunch of bombs. That was a unique voice. Did y'all hear that? It sounded like just a unique woman's voice I'd never heard before. Go. It was the apostate killer. I'd never heard that female voice before. People meet everywhere.
Up here.
That is true, Alon. You danced with a ghost. Sophie always getting asked to the dances.
Get out of here fast.
Come on. Come on.
The supports aren't going to hold.
I know.
The fire's spreading.
I know.
And Laura Bailey is okay. We.
Damn it.
It's like the most violent fight in the entire
Yeah.
game. Very grotesque. Jesus, so much violence.
Here.
Junior says, I'm so comfortable that I've decided to eat and go to bed after the stream. That's pretty comfortable, man. That is pretty comfortable, I must say. Comfortable.
Liv. Let's get out of the rain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sucker says, I've got to go, but I'm glad I was here for some part of Abby's journey. Bye, you beautiful people. Cheers to you, Zuckerfreet. So glad to have you hanging out with us, and you have a great one until we see you again. Cheers. Link. A big clink to you, Zuckerfreet. Yep, the sadness. Oh, it was just a brief little... Still. Not brief enough. I cannot wait to be partaking of the alcoholic beverages tomorrow for the birthday stream. It just so happens to be Thursday cocktail stream. Oh, sadness. Sadness. Birthday stream. Should be fun. It'll be awesome just to hang out with you guys and partake of spirits together. Together. Roger been lurking in the shadows.
What are we doing here?
How you doing, Raj?
Just figure out how to get in first.
Mello says, I remembered it's tomorrow in 45 minutes. It's your birthday here in Deutschland. Awesome. I have more ways of getting older. No worries, Roger. I personally, bro, am so honored to be in the background of your life.
Okay.
I'm being serious.
Grab
I'm
that
not
ladder.
being sarcastic.
Ready?
I'm honored that you would have our community playing in the background. See, because here in The Last of Us, we're gonna do our thing while you're doing your thing, and it's that's just perfect right there. Junie says, just heard the new Batman film is 2 hours and 55 minutes. Let's go. That thing looks good, and I did not want another Batman film. I mean, I'm not really... it's not that I'm not a big Batman fan. It's that Batman is a big revenge fantasy, and I'm not really big on that. But obviously, you know, the psychosphere, I'm always more interested in Batman's rogues gallery. You know, the villains and things of that nature. But I absolutely didn't want another Batman film. I was totally done with it. And then I watched the first trailer for the Batman, and I was like, good God, I can't wait to see this. Plus, I love Matt Reeves as a director. And everything that he appears to be doing with that film is really unique. So I'm very pumped to check it out. So that's exciting to hear that it's 2 hours and 55 minutes. I'm pretty sure that makes it the longest Batman film. So very, very cool. Cool to know that it's already past midnight for you, Elon. Elon, are you in Israel right now? Just curious. Very curious. Dr. DD5, hello to you. Says, I've never even played this game, but it's such a masterpiece. Always very gratifying to watch. That is awesome. We're so glad you're here hanging out with us. And that from your perspective, even having not played the game, you still just love to experience it by watching. That's really cool. And welcome. All right, let's go, shall we? To the fight, to the fight. For upper body strength here.
Stay quiet now.
Let's cheat. Oh. Elon says, yes, I am. I'm like 15 minutes drive from Tel Aviv and 45 minutes from Jerusalem. Awesome.
I think I don't know what real gold looks like. Will you see this, you son of a bitch?
You son of a bitch.
She gonna love
I need to make that a soundbite. Wait till you see this, you son. Interesting, Abby can't go prone.
Don't you fucking run!
Very interesting music to be playing here.
Motherfucker!
Ouch, my wrists. how tricky she is on very light. My guess is not much. See, just what can we get to?
Where are you?
Can I just go up to her on this difficulty and hit her? Can you? Yeah. Wow. So I'm very light. You can just go right up to her, more or less. Very surprising. Elon says, who died here on purpose 70, 80 times in hopes Abby would actually die? Well, by the time I got here with Abby, I didn't want her to die. I was able to put myself in Abby's shoes pretty quickly once I started playing her in day one. But I will say that when I got here the first time and was made to fight Ellie, I just stood there and let Ellie kill me. I was like, what the fuck? I can't do this. But then I got annoyed with her real quickly after that. So. Hello there, Will. How are you doing? But yeah, we're all Abby fans here, so won't you won't find much hate for her here. We're all about celebrating the characters. Ouchie in my stomach. I can't digest food anymore, Ellie. There's plenty of places to go on the internet if you'd like to indulge in that type of stuff, but that's not really positive vibrations as far as I'm concerned. Come on. I'm really surprised that Ellie's nose wasn't broken from that. Like, permanently crooked. Because to me, that was a nose-breaking punch that Abby gives her. Nose-breaking. Jesus. All right. Thank you, Soph. Appreciate that. But I think this is actually a great place to tie it up for today. And then we can start tomorrow's stream actually in California, which will be a lot of fun. But thank you guys for coming to hang out today. And hopefully everything is good on y'all's end. It's been a little bit weird to me because I can't hear my voice, so it's a bit disorienting. All that kind of good stuff. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let's see if any of our good friends are streaming right now, and if so, we will raid them and spread the positivity. It's always fun to get raided, so knowing that you might. Yes, my brother Corey. Let's raid my man Corey, you guys.
Let's go, Wolf Pack. Time for a raid!
Mr. Ozerhar leading the raid charge. I hope you guys come to visit tomorrow. We'll be doing a nice fun birthday stream. But for now, let's go check out our man Corey. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.